What's good, people? Welcome back to another video. Yes, you've seen it right from the title. We're going to be removing the engine from the Celica today, so this has been the thing I've been most looking forward to. I mean, yeah, we stripped the inside already, we stripped a bunch of other stuff, but this is the thing that I've really just wanted to do. And in case you're wondering, do you know how to do this? I mean, 50-50, not really. I mean, the last time I removed an engine, the only time, took me 4 days. So this time we've given ourselves a day. We're going to try to do it inside of a day. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Here's how it's looking. So basically my plan of attack for today is want to get out the radiator, the battery, the airbox, unplug as much of the electrical stuff around here as we can, and then just go from there. Oh yes, now. Making some good progress here, people. We're only 30 minutes in. We run into a slight problem here, and this belt here, the drive belt's tight as fuck, and we can't get it off. So since we're not reusing any of this stuff and we're just wrecking the car, it does not matter. We're just going to cut through it with some wire cutters. I think this is going to do it. Oh. Yo, backyard job, mate. That fixed it. We're currently 2 hours deep into this job at the moment. It's been a while since I updated you guys, so apologies about that. We've just been very, very busy, but here's what we've done. So you can see we've stripped a lot of the engine, like all of the stuff over here, all of the stuff here. We're at the point now where it's we're doing some stuff under the car, so we're gonna remove the CV axles, loosen some engine mounts, and then take out some other wiring that's underneath the car. So that's what we're working on now. So we just put the car on the stands. So yeah, got the car up on the stands, and we're going to get underneath and start doing some stuff. Here's a tip for you guys: if you want to break these CV bolts, they're extremely tight, probably one of the tightest bolts on your car, and you don't have like air tools, then what you need to do is, we've got a 32mm impact socket, a big breaker bar, and a long pole that's off an old jack. And basically when you do that, it gives you so much leverage you can actually break the bolt, because otherwise you're probably not getting this undone. There we go. The fucking jack pole, mate, comes in clutch. Go, son. Yep, there's your wheel bearing. So that's basically just what this spins on. We're gonna get... Yeah, hammer it.
Now we'll get under the crowbar and pry it out.
There's bolts on the back side of it you have to get out, and then it will come out. We're at the point now where he's prying the CV axle out of the transmission. So we already did the other side, but we'll just show you this side. It's kind of hard to film because like we're under the car, but go, son. So you just pried the CV axle out.
That comes from pedophile.
What, the ice cream, man?
Yeah.
So here's your radiator, and here's the other CV axle we got out. Let's get in there. Getting close, we're getting close.
There's a fucking leaf in there, mate.
Where?
Look, there's a leaf in there.
Oh. So we're approaching the point now where we're about to take the engine out of the car. There's still like a few things that are attached, but honestly I'm not really sure how to take them out. Like I'm kind of confused because we haven't like done a 3SGE engine, like we haven't removed that, so it's kind of slightly different to the 4H and my brothers live in. And I honestly forgot how hard it was to swap an engine out of a car. Like fuck me, it is hard, man. We're kind of stuck here, like, but here's where we're at. So pretty much everything's gone now, but I'm just confused as to what to do now. So the plan kind of is we're just undoing all the mounts, we're going to strap the engine up and just start to lift it out of the car, and then there's obviously going to be stuff that's still attached onto the engine, so we're just going to take it off when we like lift the engine up a bit more, because when it's in the car it's just too hard, man. We're just struggling out here. Alright, so we're kind of at this point now, we're just straight stuck. That's what it's looking like. It was always going to be a very, very difficult task to pull an engine inside of a day. Probably still do it, but yeah, it's fucking, I just don't know what to do at the moment. It's stuck, man. I'm just trying to think. I mean, basically everything's free besides a few things, but it's just bolts are stuck, shit's rusted, nothing's coming out. It's a nightmare at the moment. Just trying to figure out how to use an engine crane. We're fucking idiots here and haven't used an engine crane before. And I'm honestly just confused as to how this piece of machinery works. I don't really know. And we also, as well, we borrowed this from Cold & Custom, so shout out to them. I'll put their links in the description below. Like I'm always saying, if you guys ever need anything done on your car, go there. Literally anything, they'll do anything. So yeah, huge shout out to them for letting us borrow this for the weekend. But don't know how to use it, mate, so it's not much use to us if we can't fucking figure this out. We basically have to pull the engine out right now, I mean, and that's it. Fuck this. We need to get a pick at this. Pick at this. We're at the point now where I think we're ready to remove the engine, and the only problem is I can't find like the big rope that we used to remove the engine from the VIN last time, so we got some tow ropes here that we're going to strap up, and hopefully that works. I mean, I would not recommend you do this, but we don't really have anything else, so we're just kind of sending it, but yeah, don't try this at home. So we got the crane set up here, and we've got the engine strapped up. This honestly might be one of the worst strap-up jobs that's ever been done, but you know, you got to do what you got to do. Just removing some final pieces now, and hopefully going to lift this out. The engine's just caught on a few things down there, which you're not going to be able to see in the video, but nearly there, man. We're so close, so close. 7 hours of work, man. We're 7 hours deep. So the main problem we've had is the fact that the transmission here is getting caught underneath this, so literally we've turned the engine sideways a lot, and I've wedged a sledgehammer down there, and I've like swung it to the right to like try clear the transmission up the fucking wall that's here. And it's actually worked. I think we're free now, so in theory we should just be able to get this engine out right now. Alright, so at this point here, the engine's pretty much out of the car. The only thing is, there were these two thick metal wires that were attached to the engine running into the inside of the car that I completely forgot to disconnect. And we're kind of at the point now where there was way too much tension on the wires where you couldn't just disconnect them. The only options we had was either lower the engine all the way back in, disconnect it, or just cut through it, which is literally what my dad's doing now. He just appeared from nowhere with a cordless saw and just started sawing it through. Me and my brother just literally lost our shit. We're fucking laughing so hard. He just always comes in clutch just with these just weird problems that we run into. Like the same thing happened when we engine swapped the Levin. I rounded this like one bolt and I couldn't get it back on, and he just came in and started grinding the threads to the point where he could get it back on. And that's just experience, man. Like he's been working on cars for 20 years, so you know he's done a lot of shit. He just knows what to do in these difficult situations, so he really did come in clutch here and fucking saved us, man. I really just didn't know what to do because I did not want to put the engine back down. I was just so exhausted, man. We've been literally working the entire day, 7 hours straight. There's just 2 wires stopping us from removing the engine from the car. That's it. I just did not know what to do, so thank God he just came in and just saved the day. It's pretty much out. It's literally just stuck on this thing right here, and we're just cutting through it at the moment because fuck that. Oh. It's gonna fucking like tell because it's a lot of fucking weight. 3, 2, 1. Like this one. 3, 2, 1. Fucking little dipstick dot. 3, 2, 1. Oh my god. Straight cardio workout, man. Woohoo! Woohoo!
So just fucking leave it there for now. Fuck it.
Oh. Yeah, so that about concludes this video. So we just wrapped up. Literally started at 11 AM and it's just past 7:30 now. So it took us a good 8 hours, but you know, an engine pulled in a day. Like for us, that's fucking good because we don't really know what we're doing. First time I did this took me 4 days. So that's a huge improvement. So yeah, the engine is right here. It's kind of a mess at the moment, just like, oh, there's just so much, there's just shit everywhere, but honestly, I don't really care. Like, legit barely eaten all day. I feel like I'm about to fucking pass out, man. I'm fucking absolutely exhausted, so I'm gonna wrap it up for the day, and we'll come back tomorrow and check in with you guys then, because yeah, I'm just fucked right now.
Good effort.
Yeah, I mean, good effort doing the day, but holy shit, I feel like I'm gonna pass out. Ugh. It's been a few days since we've pulled the engine out. Just decided to end filming on that night because I was fucking exhausted today, but just come take a look at this. Take a look at that. It's just fully stripped, man. It's all gone. Well, getting that engine out of the car inside one day, fuck me, it was hard. We literally pretty much worked for 7 hours straight without a break, and we stopped maybe 2 hours in for like 15 minutes. But other than that, it was just straight work, and fuck, it was hard. We just had to get it out in a day. We just had to, man. Because we need to obviously get rid of this off the property, because you don't want to leave something like this there for too long. Just look at the state of the garage. We like cleaned it a bit since the last clip, but I mean, even still, like just stripping a car, there's just so much shit, and we got the engine under here. There's the old 3SGE we pulled out. That's all I got for today's video, so thank you guys so much for watching, and if you haven't subscribed yet, then drop me a subscribe below, and we'll see you guys on the next one. I'm out.